Hi, I'm Greg Holland. I am going to go over two major features on the data tracking system. So with the data tracking system, you can pretty much use it to track any type of data. So for example, I use it to help track my mom's personal accounts, her Schwab, PG&E, her health information, my accounts. It could be used as a standalone or in a multi-user environment. So I am going to show you this on my demo site at https://unilisa.net, unilisa.net. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me go to my Google Chrome, my browser, go to one of my accounts here, click on my website, and it goes to unilisa.net. So notice that bypass the login screen because a while back I did presentations on the Tableau JavaScript API event wizards, and users wanted to be able to get into the site without having to log in. So they can see examples here on the Tableau JavaScript API event listers, but our focus today is on the data tracking system, two major features. If you want to look at detailed information on the data tracking system, just click here. But we are just going to focus on the two most used features, notes, and event logs. So let me briefly go over the data tracking system. So first thing you would do is create a category. You would click on data category, you create your categories, you just add a category name, give it a description, click on add category. But as you can see, I have a bunch of categories here. There's just fun stuff here, non-sensitive stuff. I just have really fun videos here. So get to the main page, just click on this blue button here. You'll find it right away because it says data grid on a blue button. Just look for that blue button and click on it. Then it goes to my main page. Here are all my records here. If you want to look at a record in a vertical format in form view, just click here on view and you can see things in form view. If you have attachments, you can just click on it. Um, my resumes here, PDF. And if you have a URL, it automatically becomes a link and you can click on it to get to it. So let's close this guy. Here are my file menus. There are file menus on every single record. It saves a lot of real estate, something I designed. You have your indicators here, your notes and event logs. Those are the two guides I would really want to go over today. The two most used features. So this you can look at all the rec fields here. Right, and it freezes the first field columns here. So if you scroll right to look at other fields, you can always see your categories and your indicators here. And you always have access to your file menus right here. So yeah, so let's get started. So here are your notes or your data type here. You can put as much text as you want here. The back end is Microsoft SQL Server high-end database. Uh, yeah, so again, two features I am going to go over are notes here and event logs. The event logs are probably the most used feature because you can have a one-to-many relationship. Let's say you have a client for the specific record and you have 10 to 20 meetings. If you were to put it under notes, let's say you enter on your meetings, under notes, it would get super busy. Can you imagine? You have 10, 15 meetings. It'll be so busy here. So you have something called event logs. Let's go to notes. Notes is fun because it's in graphics mode. Voila. Everything's in graphics mode. So you have your editor here. You can edit stuff. Or you can go to Word, copy and paste it here, use the tools here, editing tools here. Once you're done, click Save, View Notes, and voila. So I put these URLs on the table. So if you create a YouTube URL in this format here, it automatically embeds the videos here. Pretty cool. And these videos have no ads, no annoying ads. So if I click on any of these guys right here, there are going to be no ads. Oh, and what you can do here is you can click here. It gives the link here. You can also, let's pause this guy. You can click here and it's going to go to another tab and you can click it here and voila. What am I doing here? I'm playing one-on-one with my mom and let me just show you this guy. She's using her left arm to protect the ball so I can't steal it. She gives me a pump fake and I fall for it and voila, she makes a shot. Okay, okie doke. my 97-year-old mom. She'll be 98 in December. So yeah, really cool. You can have diagrams. You can have all these links that you can click on. Mom at 97 just goes to my Instagram right here. Um, right here. Took some time. What are we doing here? Oh, playing volleyball with a basketball bump and set or shoot. Bump and set or shoot. One more. Voila. Uh, then I'm playing volleyball with my mom. My 97 years old. Her favorite sport is tennis. She likes doing that. She plays everything. Yeah, she plays everything. Pretty cool. So yeah, you can have images, pretty slick. You have your Oh, you have it. You have your attachments here. PDF. That's my resume. So yeah. So those are notes in graphics mode. So people use it like if they want to put something in bold, major information, important information that they click on and make the fonts really big. Okay. So let's go back to the data grid. Notice I can find it right away because it's a big blue button here, and I can go to my main page. Oh, in the main, oh, did I go over this? So let me go over this really. I forgot the major features. So you can pretty much filter on everything, any column here. I can put something like here, and put striper. Let's say as in stripe as enter. I can save my grid state. What do I mean by that? If I go home and do something else, let's say I want to go to my Tableau here and do something here, get my ins and outs. But I'm doing work here, voila, and then I finish, and then I go back home and go back to the data manager. It's going to find my filter grid state, those three records. And if I want everything back on Striper, remember I filtered on Striper, I want all my records back, just go reset grid state. If you don't need to save your grid state or you're not going to move off your page, just click on, and you filter on something, you just want to go back, you can click on reload. So again, so we finished notes here, right? Let's go to event log. So again, if you were to put everything here, you had 10 meetings, you have a client for the specific record, and you were to view everything and you put all your meetings here, it'd be so busy. This is where the event logs come in handy. So this is used the most probably. So I can just click here, everything's organized here. There's a lot of, you can search on a record. Again, it's a one-to-many relationship. These are, you have a client and you have 50 meetings, 100 meetings, for the specific record. It's a one-to-many relationship. Yeah, it's much more organized, right? So in here you can search for things, and I made it so you can search it by emojis. I can search by volleyball here or music here, stuff like that. Pretty cool. And you can edit it here, and wow. And the cool thing about this too, let's go back to the event log here, is that if you enter a URL that's YouTube right here, if you enter a YouTube URL, as you can see, I can max it. It automatically creates a link. It creates three types of links. First, for you, if it's a YouTube, you can just click here. This is the normal way of going to YouTube.
He plays
Voila.
Always and Forever.
That's the
Always.
normal. So that's my mom playing piano. She loves playing piano. She does ballroom dancing. Uh, or for example, well, let's clear this. For example, just another example, I can go to YouTube, no ads. If I click here, right here, what's it going to do? It's going to go to this page here, um, no ads. And once it's done, this is the one I was using basketball for volleyball or ball. Yeah, set, shoot. But let's close this guy. There are no ads here, and it repeats itself. Or I can click here and it goes to this one. Yeah, it goes to another video application I have, but it puts it in here. Um, and there are, again, no ads. And once it's done, it just repeats itself over and over again. So let's close this guy, or I can click close here, close the tab. So that's a pretty cool feature. And if it's not a, like for example here, if it's not a YouTube video, yeah, for example, this is an Instagram video. You'll just see this link here. Just clip here and click here, and it goes there. So let's close this guy. Yeah, and you can again you can search by emojis, or I can go here and put, let's say I put Christian, my son's name, see what it finds. Christian enter. So this is anything with Christian dad versus son. So again, if I go to no ads, I can click this one with the yellow button, and yeah, that's me playing my son, scootering to the orange park. So this is used a lot. This is a really cool feature. Again, it's a one-to-many relationship, pretty slick. So I wanted to just go over that. Here's your data grid. You have as much records that you want. Scroll right or left at the bottom. You can go to the next page just by clicking here, next page. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a lot of features here. If you're a super admin, you can look at other users' records, read only other users' records here. Um, there's drag and drop sorting. Yeah, there's a lot of features. So if you want to look at all the features on the data tracking system, you can just click here. So hope this makes sense. Those are two major features. Note and event logs, which have event logs has your one-to-many relationship. Again, if you have a lot of meetings, you don't want to put it in your record, that one record. You want a one-to-many relationship that relates to that one single record. Very helpful. Mostly used feature actually is the event log. So I hope this makes sense. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.